Hey, how's it going, GB fans? It's Hrvoje, and normally when I make these videos, we have a lot of history lessons where we talk about shoes from the past, and I guess today we're going to be talking about them a little bit as well, but since obviously we're going to be talking about Jordan, it's actually going to be Jordan mathematics, and you know, everything's different, and especially with Michael Jordan, so today I'm going to talk about how 5 plus 34 equals 35. It might not make sense from a mathematics standpoint, but you probably know what I'm talking about. You can see it behind me. You can see the 34s back there, the 5s right there, and they all equal the 35s. This is an amazing shoe. So obviously, the callback to its history is right here around the ankle and the tongue, which clearly resembles the 5s. I have to point out that the tongue is not as thick, which some people might prefer. There's a little bit of less padding, but there's still plenty of it because the 5s had a lot of padding around the ankle. If you ever wore them, you certainly know this. So it's a nice takedown of the 5s. It looks almost exactly like the ankle and tongue of the 5s. But here it's an evolution, obviously. It's the next big thing for Jordan. And then I also mentioned the 34s, and obviously we're gonna talk about the 34s, and their innovation that they brought was the Eclipse plate. It was such a good piece of technology that obviously made its way back to the 35s, but of course that was modified as well. I will get into that in about a second. And overall, the shoe it has such a beautiful design, and it's also interesting that it still has a little bit of that bulky appearance, looks a little bit bigger, kind of again like the 5s, but it is extremely lightweight. So, pluses for the shoe all over the board right from the get-go. And now, as I brought it up, we can get into the Eclipse plate. And if you look more closely, the difference is that it has been moved more towards the middle of the bottom of the foot, and the arch of the Eclipse plate is higher. And you can actually feel that when you put the shoe on. You can feel it right here. It's pushing up your foot, but in a good way, obviously. And another thing that I really like is that it's open on both sides now, because with the 34s, the Eclipse plate had an opening here where you could see the Zoom Air. Well, with the 35s, it's open on both ends, so the rear Zoom Air unit is also here. You can actually touch it. And what they said from Nike is that basically they provided more space for the rear Zoom Air, which allows greater transfer of movement, when you're going from heel to toe. So again, another great detail. Now going back to the past, I guess we can say it's the past. It's the most popular, tested, tried improvement sole pattern, and it's your typical herringbone right here. Great traction, and it's kind of okay that they didn't go into any experiments with it. They decided to keep it classic, and I like it a lot. Obviously, it has a nice touch with the Jumpman logo. It says Air Zoom here, and you can actually see the Zoom units under the front of the foot and under the heel. So overall, a great nice touch. Obviously now we can talk about the upper. Here we can see flight wire. It is an evolution of the fly wire technology that Nike used in the past, and it provides great stability and lockdown for the foot. It's paired with premium materials. Here it's premium suede leather, and just adds to that great look and feel of the shoe. So a great performing shoe, a great looking shoe. I don't know what else to say. If that is not enough for you, one more thing to consider. Even if you are not a box collector, I know a lot of people don't do it, but some of us keep the boxes as well. This is a box that you might want to consider keeping because it's different, and even the box looks premium. Here we can see the XXXV, the 35, and it has this locking system. It's a great, amazing all-around shoe, and I just love the fact that Jordan brand has been coming out with shoes for 35 years now, and it's still pushing the innovation in the shoe game, and it's coming out with great shoes. And obviously, you know, I didn't even bring it up, all the ambassadors, so to say, that are wearing the shoe, from Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Rui Hachimura, you know, some of the brightest young stars of the game are wearing the shoe. So that also says a lot about it. And you know, this is just the first colorway. It already looks great. I'm sure there will be plenty of them coming in all year long. So make sure to stay tuned. Follow our social media, our website, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.